The scammers are at it again, and they're getting more creative and ruthless. Yes, I hate to break the bad news to you, but airline travel scams are very real. And if you don't know about them, you could definitely become the next shocked victim. Today, I am going to unmask it all, and I mean everything, so you can be alerted when you are confronted with any of these scams. First, let's start with airline ticket scams. Be wary of deals on airline tickets offering prices that sound just too good to be true. You might have thought you found the deal of a lifetime when you see last-minute airline tickets available for just a fraction of the usual price, right? Well, be very careful before you purchase anything, or you could wind up with no ticket and losing your money to criminals, a victim of airline ticket fraud. Let me explain how these scams work and how to avoid them like the plague. In the world of travel, scams are becoming increasingly sophisticated, and it's important to know how to protect yourself. Airline-related scams are among the most common, targeting unsuspecting travelers looking for good deals or quick solutions to travel issues. Let's walk through these scams in a friendly and easy-to-understand way so you can spot them before they happen. I'll also expand on each scam so you can get a clearer idea of how they work and how to avoid them. Scammers are always on the lookout for opportunities to trick people into buying fake airline tickets. One of the most popular scams is selling airline tickets at suspiciously low prices. It may seem like a deal too good to pass up, but here's the danger. The tickets are fake or bought using stolen credit card information. Here's how it really works. The scammers use stolen credit card details to buy airline tickets and then sell them for much less than the normal price. These tickets might look completely legitimate at first because they come with booking confirmations and flight details. But as soon as the rightful owner of the stolen credit card reports the fraud, the airline cancels the ticket and you're left stranded. Warning signs. The ticket price is much cheaper than other sources. The flight is within a day or two of purchase. You're asked to pay using non-reversible methods like cash or virtual currencies. The website or seller doesn't have enough contact details to confirm legitimacy. Here is a pro tip. Always buy tickets from the airline directly or from certified travel agencies. Look for websites with secure payment systems and double-check any agency's legitimacy before proceeding with your payment. Another scam that travelers fall victim to involves fake customer service numbers. After receiving an email about flight delays or cancellations, you might need to call customer support for some assistance. But here's the catch. Scammers already know this, and so they will create fake phone numbers that appear legitimate. Here is how it works. You search for the airline's customer service number online or via a search engine. Unfortunately, some scammers post fake numbers that lead you to a fake support team. When you call these numbers, you might be asked to provide payment information for rebooking or other services. In reality, they're just trying to steal your credit card details. Here are the warning signs. You find customer service numbers from a Google search, not from the airline's website or app. The caller asks for payment information or personal details not needed to resolve your issue. Here is a pro tip. Always verify customer service numbers through official airline channels like the airline's website or mobile app. If something feels off, hang up and call back using a verified number. Scammers are also clever when it comes to setting up fake booking websites. These look-alike sites may offer heavily discounted tickets and convince you to enter personal information. If you're not careful, you could end up buying tickets that don't exist or putting your sensitive data at risk. Here is how it works. Fraudulent websites often look identical to real booking platforms or airline sites. After entering your payment details, you might receive a confirmation email with flight details, which seems perfectly fine. However, the flight may not exist, or the scammer may request additional fees after the booking is complete. Here are the warning signs. The website offers discounts that seem too good to be true. The site's design or URL looks slightly off from the legitimate airline or booking site. The site asks for excessive personal information like your social security number, SSN, or passport details. Here is your pro tip. Look for websites with secure connections. Check for HTTPS in the URL. And always verify the legitimacy of a site before entering any personal information. If you're unsure, search for reviews or contact the airline directly. Let's say you want to upgrade your flight, but you don't know the number to call. A scammer might appear when you search for it online. They'll advertise a phone number for your airline's customer service. But when you call, you'll be dealing with someone who's out to scam you. This is how it works. Scammers place fake ads on search engines or social media, offering flight upgrades at special rates. When you call the number, they might ask for your booking reference and other flight details. Once they have that, they could make changes to your reservation or, worse, cancel your flight entirely and sell the ticket again. Warning signs. You find a sponsored ad for a flight upgrade. The person on the phone asks for information that seems unnecessary or too personal. The agent offers a deal that sounds too good to be true, or they ask you to pay extra fees. Now for a pro tip. Always use the contact details provided in your booking confirmation or directly from the airline's website. Avoid clicking on sponsored ads and use official communication channels only. Sometimes scammers target you after you've already booked a flight. If you're contacted and told that additional fees are required, it's likely a scam. Here is how it works. You've booked a flight, but you're suddenly contacted by someone claiming to be from the airline, stating that there are additional fees or the flight price has increased. If you pay the requested amount, the scammer pockets your money and you're left with no extra services or tickets. Warning signs. You're contacted after you've already purchased your ticket, asking for more money. The reason for the price increase seems unclear or fabricated. Here is another tip. Legitimate airlines never request additional fees after you've made a booking. If you're ever in doubt, call the airline directly using their verified contact details. Scammers often send emails claiming that your flight has been canceled and that you need to pay a fee to rebook. These emails might look like they come from the airline, but in reality, they're phishing attempts. Let's look at how it works. You receive an email saying your flight has been canceled, along with instructions on how to pay a fee for rebooking. The email might contain links to fake websites that steal your personal details or trigger malware. Warning signs. The email contains unexpected or unusual information, like a flight cancellation that you have never heard of. The email asks you to click on suspicious links or provide personal details. Here is one more tip. If you receive a suspicious email about flight cancellations, don't click on any links. Instead, contact the airline directly through official channels to confirm the situation. Scammers also try to lure people into their traps with promises of free vacations or travel vouchers. These come in the form of robocalls, emails, or social media posts claiming you've won a free trip. How it works. You get an email, robocall, or social media message saying you've won a free vacation. Once you're hooked, the scammer will ask for payment for taxes, fees, or other costs that are, of course, completely fabricated. Warning signs. You receive an unsolicited email or call telling you you've won a free vacation. The offer seems too good to be true, and you're asked to pay upfront for a free trip. Here is a valuable tip. Be wary of any unexpected messages that offer something for free. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Another scam to watch out for occurs when a website tells you that your credit card was declined after you tried to purchase tickets. They then push you to use alternative payment methods like wire transfers, gift cards, or cryptocurrencies. Here is exactly how it works. You try to buy airline tickets, but you immediately get a declined message about your credit card or debit card. That is when they ask you to pay with other methods like the gift card or wire transfer. They know that these methods are difficult to reverse. Warning signs. Once you get that decline message and a prompt to use another method of payment, it is time to call it a day. At that point, you are being scammed. The payment method suggested is non-traditional, and that is not usually normal. Here is a great tip. Always ensure that the website is secure before entering any payment information, and only use reputable payment methods. No one likes waiting in airport security lines. To speed things up, some people opt to get TSA Precheck. Scammers know this and send emails that look like they're from TSA Precheck. But they're not. The emails want you to click a link that takes you to a scam website that only looks like the official site, but it's not. If you pay to enroll or renew your TSA Precheck, you may not even realize you've paid a scammer until you get to the airport for your next trip. But there are ways to spot these scams. If you're applying for TSA Precheck for the first time, you don't pay the application fee online. To get Precheck, you complete the application and pay in person at a TSA enrollment center. Let me say this again. You don't pay online for TSA Precheck. Only a scammer will ask you to pay online to enroll. If you already have TSA Precheck, you can renew and pay in person. The real TSA even sends renewal reminder emails out. But to avoid a scam, start the renewal process at tsa.gov/precheck instead of clicking a link. A scammer's link will take you to a scam site that looks real. But if you pay and give your information, the scammer will steal it. So, let's recap. To avoid scammers impersonating TSA Precheck, never click links in unexpected emails or text messages, no matter how real they look. Don't be rushed. If someone insists that you to pay right away, chances are that's a scammer. Remember, always start at tsa.gov/precheck. Typing in that URL yourself is the best way to avoid the scam, and be mindful that all TSA Precheck websites are .gov sites, not a .com. Airline scams are becoming more common, but if you know what to look for, you can protect yourself from falling victim to these frauds. Always verify any airline website or contact number before making a purchase or giving out personal details. When in doubt, stick with the official airline website or certified travel agents. In the digital age, people love the convenience of online booking, but as you can see, it is often exploited by criminals. These airline scams can result in significant financial losses and disrupted travel plans for unsuspecting victims. By now, you should understand the seriousness of this. I hope that you got some value from this information to help you on your next trip. It is always better to be careful because you don't want scammers to ruin your travel plans. If you have any travel scams you would like to share, please leave them in the comments section. And please subscribe to the channel for more travel tips and tricks. Hitting the notification bell will prevent you from missing out on future videos. We would love your support by checking out the links in the description. Until next time, stay safe and alert.